Yeah, we are live. First of all, congratulations for the Subhradip for getting the All India 55 rank in the Electronics and Communication Engineers. Congratulations, Subhradip. So, first of all, you can share your views, how you planned your career, how you planned when you have passed out, where you have completed your studies, and how we have planned your studies, in which year you started your gate preparation, and how this Unacademy is helpful to you to achieve a success.
Yes, sir. First of all, thank you, sir. Sir, I am currently in my final year undergraduate at Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum Technology in Uttar Pradesh, India. So, during my final year, I first appeared in GREAT in my third year. I secured an All India rank of around 4,000. I didn't prepare that seriously for that attempt. And so after from March, April, I started preparing through Unacademy's Plus subscription, and I after that I planned my studies accordingly. I segregated the subjects, and as well as I had to balance my college along with my gate preparation. So during when I had off classes or after my college time, I used to study around 6 hours per day, 6 to 7 hours per day.
6 hours. Then, how
Uh,
you manage your college and the preparation?
Yes, sir. So my college generally started at around 9 a.m. So I used to get up at generally I studied around 6 hours after my college, and so this is how I prepared and for this.
Okay, fine. So then, and many of the students used to say, so the students are not able to balance both college, and some students are in the working professionals, and some are the third year, final year, they started the preparation. They are saying that they are not able to balance both. For them, what are the suggestion you want to give?
So the suggestion which I followed was I made a timetable first of all, how much from which time to which time I will study this subject. Let's say analog electronics. This time to this time I will study digital electronics. And apart from my college time was fixed, so couldn't change over there. And rest of the time I used to segregate it in timetable format. And I used to take slots of 1.5 hours and took a 5 minutes break and then again start the next slot. Like this way, I studied it. I think this is helpful. This also enhances the time management also. So I think this helped me.
And what do you think so here? When to start the preparation? In third year शुरू करना, final year से शुरू करना?
सर फाइनल ईयर से भी हो जाएगा क्योंकि मैंने सर फाइनल ईयर से ही सीरियसली स्टार्ट किया था अराउंड मई में जब मैं आईआईटी रुड़की गया था अपना इंटर्नशिप करने समर इंटर्नशिप ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम ओनली मैंने स्टार्ट किया था सीरियसली प्रिपेयर करना फ्रॉम मई टू दिस जनवरी आई प्रिपेयर्ड एंड आई गॉट दिस रैंक.
So, okay, so how you have planned your test series?
Yes, sir. So test series, sir, I had taken two test series. One was of Unacademy and another was from another institute. So from Unacademy, I took the GATE UA Light test series, and I used to give alternate day tests. First, I gave the subject-wise test, topic-wise test, then the subject-wise test, then I gave the full-length test in alternate day fashion. I started it around in November end. I started giving tests, and I completed in January.
Okay, fine. So, my dear students, all of you, if you have any queries, and do post your queries and do like and share to all your friends. And if you have any further queries, you post your queries. You are not able to ask, then you can share your message to me. Then I will discuss with the Subhradip. So, and so my suggestion, so what you used to suggest to the students who are going to start their preparations?
Uh, yes, the only thing I will suggest is to follow one thing, not to jump between the subjects, complete one subject, solve the DPPs completely, and then write at least one subject-wise test and then move on to the next subject. And then when preparing for the next subject, revise the first subject once. So revision was very key because we forget the things after we have completed one subject.
Okay, fine. So that revision is a very important. At the same time, so how you maintain the consistency in the throughout your preparation?
Yes, sir. So my consistency was mainly my motivation, sir. Actually, I got a All India rank of around 17,000 in IIT JEE Advanced. So I couldn't get into an IIT during that time. So with that score, I got it into RJPT. So after that, it was means it motivated me to really go for an IIT seat. So that's why I studied. This was the constant motivation which kept me up. I
Yes.
have to study and go into an IIT or an ISC.
Many of the students are not able to maintain the consistency in throughout the preparations. Because of that only, so many of the students at this time of starting the preparation, students will have a lot of enthusiasm. They want to achieve the great things. As the days are progressing, we used to say this is the graph issue, which is exponentially decaying, the student motivation level, so what they want to achieve, the exponentially decaying. So these are the major problems I used to suggest to all the students, and try to maintain the consistency. Consistency is the key point you to get the success. And my dear students, if you have any further queries, and do post your queries, let's discuss. If you have any further queries, if you want to discuss, if you want to share anything, and you can directly talk to us, you can message us, we'll discuss the queries. And so now, at the time of preparations, don't you get any deviations?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So initially, when I started giving the test series, my
Hmm.
marks were not that well. I was
Hmm.
getting less than around 30-40% number in the means I analyzed the test consistently because I wanted to get a good marks.
Hmm.
Because during my third year when I gave my gate, I got around 4,000 rank, and during that time I didn't write any test series. So I felt that while giving that time the gate exam, that test series is important for time management, for analyzing the mistakes. So this time when I was preparing, I constantly used to analyze every test, whether it is topic wise, subject wise test. And I used to see which are the weak points I'm missing, which are the topics I have to go through again while revising, which are the formulas I'm constantly forgetting. I write it down in a separate piece of paper, and then I used to read those formulas. So like this way, I means my marks increase slowly and slowly.
Okay, okay, fine. So then, so how you feel about this Unacademy? So then, how this Unacademy is helpful for your success?
So first of all, the Unacademy provided a great platform. Means we can choose our educators according to the subject. We don't have any fixed that we have to study from this educator only. Which matches our wavelength, we can study from that educator. The test series, the notes, and the practice sessions are quite well and an academy, and the platform is really well managed during the classes also. And because I used to go into college, so I couldn't attend live classes, so the recording feature around 1.5x or 2x, whatever this an academy provide, this actually helped me to rapidly prepare for the lectures as well, because I was going to college, so the timings were clashing, so I had to manage everything. So recording was a big part, and the platform was smooth and it provided great help.
Exactly. So this an academy, so you can able to choose your educator. You can able to choose, and here no need to restrict. You have to follow only this educator. We need to follow only this educator according to your frequency level. You can choose your educator, and you can able to follow that educator. That is the greatest thing in an academy, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So any other queries you tell me now here, my dear students, ko agar if you have any other queries, if you have any other doubts, and please let's know, and we'll discuss with the Subhradip any other queries. And finally, what you suggest to the students of your juniors, upcoming students who are preparing, who have started the preparing, who are going to start the preparations. So what are the suggestion you want to give?
So suggestion I want to give is first of all maintain a timetable, maintain a schedule, means how what are the order of the subjects we will be completing. First, let's say network, then go move to digital, then to analog. and then to the subjects, tough subjects like communication systems and EMFT. So, and revise the tough subjects more rather than just revising network theory or digital, which are relatively easy compared to them. And the main thing I want to focus is writing test series. That is a game changer, to be honest. Means we can study how much we want, but without writing test series, I don't think so this result is possible, because it gives us the time management, and with that pressure we are able to recall the things or not. So the mock test is very important.
Yeah, fine. So that what, so here, and so he's suggesting here focus on the subject where you are weak areas. Basically the student mentality is the students are good in some of the subject. Let us say network, they are very good, they always want to do networks only. They, if they are not able to do perform well in the communications and EMT, and still they did not at all touch the this communications and EMT subject. They'll focus still on the networks only, which are the subject they know. They want to practice again and again the same subject. So this is not at all a good thing. So here you fellows plan according to the difficulty level, which are the subject you feel it is a difficulty, and try to allow the more time for that, and try to practice the more and more number of questions. And what to suggest for the students. So will the textbook studies helpful, or classroom coaching what we are providing that is sufficient?
Sir, I never studied from textbook actually. I studied from online classes only, because online classes it gives us the brief of the textbook. In textbook, we have to study a lot. It gives us the
Exactly.
summarized form actually, the
Exactly,
lectures.
that's what we used to say here. So we are the well experienced educators. We have referred the so many number of books, and the summary of the textbooks we are delivering in the class. So if you have referred the one textbooks only, you will get the partial knowledge. And to get the complete knowledge, you need to refer the number of textbooks you have to refer. And to win, in order to you to avoid those textbooks only, you fellows have joined in our institute, isn't it? So that's what we are providing. Our educators are well experienced, well qualified. So we are providing the summary where you need to focus according to the competitive level of exam. We used to deliver the content, isn't it? So that's why my suggestion is we can use the textbooks, but only for the practice problems only, and use the textbooks only to solve the problems. Learn the content, everything in the class only, and practice the number of questions. What are the number of questions you can able to practice, and try to practice the questions. And first, what are the DPP we are providing, and to practice the DPP, and thereafter, after doing this thing, if you have a time is there, then you can refer the textbooks, and textbooks only for the problem purpose only. I don't recommend for generally for the theory reading, isn't it? Right.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Any other queries you have? Tell me now here. Any other queries you want to discuss with this fellow, with this Subhradip? And so for, and once again, very great congratulations to Subhradip. And so, and thanks for coming, and thank you for sharing your views and your experience, how what are the struggles you have made to achieve a success. And so definitely it is not easy to get an all India 55 rank, and so you achieved your success. And once again, congratulations for your great success, and great future is ahead for you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
then see you. Bye bye.